Hello peoples of the internet, my name is Lily, welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're not, and today we are going to be going over my top 10 books to read in 2022. So you like the outfit? I'm wearing a blazer. This is the first time I've worn a blazer, like, for more than 5 minutes, and I'm digging it. I look super snazzy, so... But, today like I said, will be going over the top 10 books I would love to read in 2022. I actually have already read one, and I'm reading another, so I meant to film this, like, earlier in the year, but I did not, so sue me. So, let's just start with the first book on this list. So, the first book on this list I actually already read, but I think I wrote this book before I read it. Wrote this on the list before I read it, and that is The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X.R. Pan. This I've been wanting to read since I even, like, found BookTube, because when I found BookTube, I found this, and I have been really excited to read it, and so I bought it a while ago, like, say, like, the beginning of fall, maybe September. I bought it, end of August, and I read it. It was my second book of the year, or first book I, like, read the entirety of in 2022, and I gave it, like, 5 stars. It was so good. It's so different and unique and just so amazing. It is such a sad story, but it's incredible, and it follows this character named Lee, who her mother has just committed suicide, and Lee believes that her mother has turned into a bird. So it's just a story about grief and how people grieve, the different ways people grieve. And also a bit of magic in the mother being a bird. Okay, the next book on this list is a book I have been wanting to read again for the longest time. And my mother got it for me for Christmas. She was like, I saw this on your wish list and I thought you wanted it, so I got it for you. So that is Loveless by Alice Oseman. I have yet to read an Alice Oseman novel. I have read the first 2 volumes of Heartstopper when I was at Cats, but besides that, I haven't read a novel by Alice Oseman, and I'm very excited for this one. I know the main character, or it features an Era Ace main character, and about the main character just figuring out her identity, and I think that's just amazing, and I'm very excited to read this. I think I will really, really enjoy it, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about it, so I have a lot of confidence that I'm going to really, really enjoy it, so yeah, woo! The next book on this list I do not own because it is not out yet, and that is Bloodmarked by Tracy Deonn. I couldn't make a list without including this book because I am so excited for this. I was like, July 26th, woo! And then it got pushed back to November. And you guys, when I say I shattered when I found that out, I shattered. I was like, no, this can't be happening. That's gonna be nearly 2 years since I read the first one. I need this book now. I read the first chapter, like, on, like, a website. They were like, oh, here's a snippet or whatever, and I was like, I need it. I love Legendborn, and I just need Bloodmarked in my life. Why isn't it here? Why do I not have it in my hands? Anyway, I'm very excited to read it, and I think I'm going to love it. It's like 600 something pages, and I am so excited for every single one. The next book on this list, and this, I got it for Christmas from my aunt, and I am very excited to read this. It came out in, like, August, and I was very excited when it came out, and I didn't read it, and I think I'm going to really enjoy it. I've heard nothing but really good things. I haven't heard many things, but the things I've heard have been really good. And that book is The Dead in the Dark by Courtney Gold. A lot of these are going to be books that I just got for Christmas, because these are the books that I'm most interested in right now. And they're all, like, on my freaking January and February TBR, so, you know, I'm gonna read them all. I'm very excited for this. It's like a thriller, horror type thing. I think it's sapphic. I don't know, but I'm so excited to read it because I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot. This cover is so cool. I remember when at first, like, announced on like NetGalley. Like I was excited for it, and then like when it came out, I just kept learning more a little bit about it. I don't remember what this is about. I just know I was very intrigued by it when I heard what it was about. And I think I'm going to really, really love it. The next one is, I think, besides Bloodmarked, it's the only sequel on this list. I don't usually have sequels on these lists, but I'm very excited for this one. And I also have it, and I'm gonna read it hopefully this month. So that is This Covenant Won't Break by Isabel Sterling. This is the sequel to These Witches Don't Burn, just right there. And I absolutely love that book. If you haven't watched my top 10 books of 2021, spoiler alert, that was on there. I think it was number 10. But yeah, I really, really love that one, and I'm very excited to read this one. I just want all the sapphic goodness, because it was so sapphic filled. I'm very excited for this one. I'm really excited to see how this wraps up, and how it just, like, because it's a duology, so this is the last book in the series. Very excited to continue, because I think it's going to be a very good wrap up. I trust Isabel Sterling. I trust her work, so I trust she's gonna wrap it up nicely. Speaking of Isabel Sterling, the next book on this list is The Coldest Touch by Isabel Sterling. This is a sapphic vampire novel. What more do I need in life? Nothing. Sapphic witches, now sapphic vampires. I've been really excited for this. Like, ever since I heard about it, I've been so excited. And I got it in December, and I am beyond eager to read it because it looks so good. I just think it's gonna be so cute and fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna love it just as much as These Witches Don't Burn, if not more. Like I said, I trust my girl Isabel Sterling to deliver a great sapphic story, so very excited for this. I don't know what that was, I'm sorry. The next book is a book I don't own. Again. But I will be owning soon. That is White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson. I really, really wanted to read it in 2021, but I didn't have a copy. But Kat is sending me their copy, so I will be getting this in the near future. I'm really eager to read this. After reading Horde, I just wanted all, like, the spooky, eerie books, and I think this one's gonna deliver. I think I'm gonna really enjoy it. I hope I do. If I don't, I'm gonna be sad. If I hate one of these books, I'm gonna be really sad. Okay, the next book is a book that I have both this author's work. This one interests me a little bit more, but I'm very excited for both of them. That is Briar Girls by Rebecca Kim Wells. This is about a girl who can, like, kill by touching you. Like, her skin can kill. Which, in my January TBR, I think I said that, like, it's a very popular trope, and I still think it is a very popular trope where the main character can kill you with their touch. But I'm very excited to read it nonetheless. I'm very excited to read this. I think I'm gonna really, really enjoy it. It looks right up my alley. So hopefully I love it. The next one is my current read. And I'm really enjoying it, so that's good. That is The Keeper of Night by Kylie Lee Baker. I am about 131 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. I put it on this list because I got this in November and knew I was going to really, really enjoy it. So, but this follows a half British Reaper and half Japanese Shinigami. That's all I know going into it, so it's all I'm going to tell you because I know more, but I also don't know much more. I'm only 130 pages in. But I'm really excited to read it. I'm really liking it so far. So, yeah. And I hope the ending does not disappoint. I've heard good things about it, so yeah. And the final book on this list is a book that you probably are like, I have never seen you talk about this, or I haven't seen you talk about this in like 2 years. Why are you bringing this up now? That's a really good question. It's very, very accurate. Very good question. But I've been really eager to read it recently. It just looks so good. And that is Mapping the Bones by Jane Yolin. I don't know why I'm so interested in this book, but like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to read that right now, and then I'll be like, meh. This is about the twin experimentation part of the Holocaust, which the Holocaust is something that I like to learn about because it is an awful time in history, and I just want to know. I don't know why, I just want to know more about it. I also Want to Read at Night by Ellie Weasel. But this is about, like I said, the twin experimentations, and I think that is such an awful thing. But it's also, experimentation is something that intrigues me, so I'm very intrigued by this book, and I think it's going to destroy me, and like Salt of the Sea, but even worse, because that book was just walking. This is more than just walking. So I'm really excited to read this, and I really do hope I get to it, because I want to read it so bad. What was that? Yeah, I want to read this. I hope I really enjoy it. So those were the top 10 books that I wanted to read, or I want to read in 2022. What are some books that you really want to read this year? Have you read any of these books? Did you like them? Did you hate them? I feel like I say that in every video. I mean, most people don't tell me if they hate a book, because then I'll be sad. But, you know, tell me if you hated one of these. I'd be interested to know. So, do you like my bow tie? Do you like my blazer? If you made it this far in the video, comment a sword emoji, because that's like a sword thing. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, y'all! Face in your face.